Check 1, 2.
Curious about real estate? Then you've come to the right place. Get the knowledge you need. Get over the fear and get started.
Hello?
Hello, my name is Alex. I'm calling because you had contacted us regarding a marketing piece or ad about our interest in buying your house.
Yes, I was looking into selling it, but I'm not sure what your offer would be.
Okay, so are you the person that contacted us and to whom I should be speaking to?
Yes, my husband passed away 2 years ago this August.
Okay, again, my name is Alex, and my job is to gather the information needed so that our purchase manager can put together the best offer for you if your house qualifies. Will that be okay?
Okay.
May I please have your first and last name?
Carolyn.
You said your first name is Carolyn?
Carolyn.
Fantastic. Thank you for helping me with that. In case we get disconnected, is this a good number to call you back on, 7176?
Uh-huh.
And is this a cell phone?
Yes.
Got it. Thank you. And do you happen to have another number, Carolyn, where we may reach you at?
No. This is my only phone.
Carolyn, what is your primary email address where our purchase manager can email you an offer to purchase your house?
I don't have an email.
Okay, well, thank you, Carolyn, for calling us to buy your house. Before we can determine how much we can buy your house for, there are just a few more questions I need to ask about your specific plans to sell it, okay?
Okay.
Great. Again, my name is Alex, and my job is to collect all the information needed so that our purchase manager can construct the very best offer for you if your house qualifies. As we go through the process, you'll notice that I will be writing down the information that we need to have in order to present you with a fair and intelligent offer as quickly as possible, usually within the next 24 to 48 hours. Let's get started. Yes?
Okay.
And Carolyn, how did you happen to hear about us?
You sent a flyer in the mail.
Okay, great.
No, I'm not obligated to go with you guys, right?
No.
Okay.
So you are calling because you have a house you're hoping to sell? Yes?
I'm looking into it. I'm not hoping to sell it right now, but yes.
Okay, well, we buy houses, and we're currently looking to buy 5 to 10 more in the next 30 to 60 days. If you've been remotely considering the idea of selling, we'd like to have the opportunity to present you with a free, no-risk or obligation offer. Do you have an interest in selling your house?
Yeah, I told you I would, but I'm not. I'm just doing my options right now.
That's fantastic. We're definitely looking for another house to buy right now. Is the property currently listed with a real estate broker?
No.
It's not listed? That's great. And Carolyn, what is the address of the house you are hoping to sell?
178 Road.
Thank you for helping me with that, Carolyn. You know, Carolyn, no one knows more about your house than you do, and we buy houses all over the country. So we're actually going to buy your house without ever going out to physically see the house. Once we agree to buy the house and you agree to sell us the house, we will send our local professionals out to determine the exact condition and repair costs the house may need. In the meantime, we would hope that you would be fair and honest regarding the condition of the house so that we don't move forward with an agreement to purchase your house that will later have to change or cancel because of missing information. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Yes, it does.
So let me ask you, Carolyn, what amount should we assume we will have to pay in total repair costs and work or upgrades that a lender may require or that a future buyer will ask to be fixed?
We just redid both bathrooms that are there. I do know it needs a good paint job on the outside, and the roofing needs to be repaired. When we bought the house from our friends that we bought it from, they had moved and they had planned on doing the roofing, but was not able to do that. And my husband ended up getting really sick, and we hadn't had a chance to do that ourselves either. So that would probably need fixing as well. As far as that, I'm not. The flooring and stuff seem to be okay, as far as I know. Last year it did have a leak, so in the living room there is a spot in the roof that would probably, and the ceiling would probably need fixing. As far as I know, that's about it.
So that's about it. Can you give me your best guess?
How much it would cost? No.
Yes. Would you say it would take more or less than $15,000?
Probably less than that, I would imagine. I don't know how much it would cost to replace a roof. Like I said, it's the original roofing that's been on there since the house was built. So
okay.
My
well,
best
that's
guess
no problem.
Yeah, because I'm not up to that. My son would probably be the one that'd be able to tell you how much that would cost to get repaired.
Okay, Carolyn, what do you think the house is worth? Or in other words, if we sent out a real estate appraiser over tomorrow and had the property appraised, what do you think the house would be worth in today's market?
I think my son said when he had it appraised, well, actually, we did have it listed with the real estate agent, and she appraised it at $169,500.
$169,500?
Yeah. But that's what she told us. So, that's my best, I guess. But
and is there a mortgage on the house?
Yes, right now. And the mortgage, I think, is probably, I'm guessing about $39,000 we still.
So about $39,000?
Yeah.
And Carolyn, what are the monthly payments?
$480.
$480?
Mhm.
And are the payments current on the loan?
Yes, I haven't been able to pay it this month, and we're working on it right now. And they're due every first of the month, and things this month have not worked out. My grandmother passed away, so I'm still working on trying to get that. And then I lost my job last year, so we're doing what we can to keep up the payments on that.
Okay, and Carolyn, what were you hoping to sell your house for? The net amount that you would receive to put in your pocket after all the repair and update costs have been considered, after all of your seller's closing costs have been subtracted, and after we pay the loans off, what we call the walkaway money. Go ahead and share with me what amount of money are you hoping to walk away with, Carolyn?
I think my son would say, he was telling me the other day about $150 would be our best if we could get that much.
$150?
Yeah.
I see. And how did you come up with that amount as your walkaway money?
You'd have to talk to him. He's the one with the brains. He's so good with math. I don't know. That's what he was just guesstimating. I guess that's what you would say. I'm not one good with math, so because we put 120 into it, and then like I just said, we just last year redid both bathrooms. They were a mess, and they're just brand new bathrooms, new showers, new everything in the bathroom. So, and we've been looking and trying to get the roofing and all that fixed too as well. So it's just we haven't had a chance to get that done.
Is that the least you will take, Carolyn?
I would have to ask my son on that. If we could get at least 130, I guess would be, because I would like to get it back at least 130, because we, like I said, we put 120 into it, and like I said, we just redid our bathrooms, both of them, and that was like $15,000, I think it was.
And is that the lowest you will go, Carolyn?
I think so.
Okay. Well, Carolyn, I have all the information we need for now. At this time, we need to look over the information you gave me, do some research on the property, and if we have any more questions, we'll call you back. Also, I'd like to set up an appointment to have our purchase manager contact you back and make you an offer to buy your house. Which time and day would be better for our purchase manager to contact you? We have time available. I have today at 1:30, or I have Monday.
Any day's good. I'm usually around my phone most of the day. Like I said, I'm not working right now. I'm in the middle of trying to find work. And with my age, it's been kind of hard to do so. So any time of day is fine.
Okay, so I have you for today at 1:30. One more thing, when our purchase manager calls you, if you can agree on the terms and you can agree on the price that works for both of you, are you ready to get the paperwork done and sell your house?
Like I said, I'd have to talk with my son and then make sure it would be agreeable with him as well. So maybe Monday would be a better day.
Okay, let's go ahead and move you over for Monday.
Okay.
Same time on Monday at 1:30?
That'd be fine. Yeah.
Okay, great.
And like I said, I'm not going to totally say I'm going to go ahead and go with you. I'm just trying to option my buys and stuff right now. Okay?
Okay. And Carolyn, do you mind if I put you on hold for 1 second?
Okay.
Thank you. Carolyn, are you there?
Uh-huh.
Okay, great. One last question. When our purchase manager calls you, it is important that all of the decision makers be there so we can come to an agreement to buy your house. Will all of the decision makers be there for the appointment?
I will talk with my son and see if he will, because he is working, and so I'm not sure what days and what times he will get off on his job. So I will give you a call later today, or if you answer your phone, I'll leave you a message of what time he would be home.
Okay, great. And is there anything you need from our purchase manager besides a checkbook when they contact you to buy the house?
You a checkbook or me?
No, us.
I'm not sure I understand that question.
It's just a question that we ask. We've had people say different things. Most people say no, but we've had people say that they would like some chocolates. I had somebody say a bag of money. We've had people say a bottle of wine.
Oh, I'm not. My brain. I have migraines, and it's not making sense to me. Just repeat that again.
Is there anything you need from our purchase manager besides a checkbook when they contact you to buy the house?
I would have to ask my son on that one, because I'm not quite sure on that, and he'd probably have to talk with him on that, because he's more savvy on that stuff than I am.
Okay, so, Carolyn, if you could do me a favor and locate the latest mortgage statement so that you and our purchase manager can make reference to it.
Okay, I have that where I can get to it and stuff,
okay,
so
great.
that would be no problem.
Thank you for doing that for me. Well, Carolyn, we look forward to buying your house, and my purchase manager will be in contact with you on Monday, okay?
Okay, and like I said, I'm not saying that I will go with you guys or anything, but I am just buying my options at this point, okay?
Okay, and that's no problem.
Okay, thank you for your time. You have a great day.
Thank you, Carolyn. You too.
Uh-huh. All right,
bye-bye.
Hello?
Hi, Carolyn?
Hi.
Hi, Carolyn. It's Ryan again. I just wanted to call back and see if this was a better time.
Yeah, he's here with me.
All right,
Can you
great.
hear me okay?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I just have you on speaker so he can hear us.
Okay, no problem. And Carolyn, what is your son's name?
Say that again?
What is your son's name?
His name's Joseph, but he likes to go by Joe.
Joseph, he likes to go by Joe. Okay. Carolyn and Joe, like I had mentioned before, my name is Ryan, and it looks like, Carolyn, you had spoke with Alex on the phone about your interest in selling your house. I am calling back to verify that all the information we have is correct so that we can come to an agreement to purchase your property. Is this a better time for the both of you?
Yeah.
Yes, great. And in case we get disconnected, is this the best number to contact you back on?
Yeah.
This is the best number. Excellent. And do you happen to have an alternative number where I may reach you at?
Yeah. It's,
okay.
5145.
So I have 5145.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe, is that a home number, mobile, work?
Mobile and work.
Mobile and work. All right. And do either one of you happen to have a primary email address where we can email you our offer to purchase your house?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's at yahoo.com. All lowercase.
So I have at yahoo.com.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that, Joe. And you and Carolyn did call us because you have a house you are hoping to sell, yes?
Yeah.
Fantastic. We are definitely looking for another house to buy right now, And this property does sound like the kind we're looking for, too. And this property is not currently listed with a real estate broker, correct?
No.
It's not listed. That's great. And we are speaking about 1781 1 Road.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And Carolyn, what amount should we assume we'll have to pay in total repair costs and worker upgrades that a lender may require and that a future buyer will ask to be fixed?
Say that again?
What amount should we assume we will have to pay in total repair costs and worker upgrades that a lender may require and that a future buyer will ask to be fixed?
Probably no more than $17,500.
$17,500?
Yeah.
Okay, and that is no problem. We do buy houses in any condition, from the ugliest to the most beautiful houses on the block. We actually don't ask our sellers to do any work or repairs at all, and after we buy your house, we will be the ones paying for any of the necessary repairs or updates the house may need. Carolyn, what's causing you to want to sell this property?
I was hoping to maybe get $150 for it because I did put, me and my husband, when we bought it for $120. We still owe on it, but I'm not sure what the how much we owe on it right now. I think it's close to $39. I'm not quite sure of how much we owe on it. I need to get that verified through Green Tree.
Okay. And what's causing you to want to sell this property?
Oh, we moved away.
Oh, we're not there anymore. That's why I'm wanting to sell it. It was like I told you earlier, my husband passed away, and I just needed a new start. I forgot to tell you that part. So my son has a friend living there for us right now, taking care of it. So there is a tenant in there. So,
All right. Well, I'm sure that must be very difficult. And like I had mentioned before, Carolyn, I couldn't even imagine. And our prayers are with your family. As far as not living at the property anymore, and you do have a tenant in there, which is Joe's friend, is the tenant paying rent?
Yeah.
They are paying rent.
I've already talked to him, though. When we first made this arrangement, he knew that the house was selling, so
okay.
I talked to him the other day, and he's cool with the whole situation.
So he is on a month-to-month lease?
Yeah.
Month-to-month, all right. And what is he paying per month?
Just enough to cover the mortgage, which is like $480.
$480, okay. And if you were to actually rent this property out to someone, what do you believe is the max you could rent it for?
Typically, the houses around there go for $1,100 or $1,200 a month.
11 or 12. Wow, that's really good. Okay. And we can certainly help you with that as far as not being near the property. And what have you done so far to try and sell this house?
We did have it listed with a realtor, but they did not do their job at all, so we fired them and canceled out the contract. And they emailed us some stuff that says we're done with them, so that's about as far as it's gone, though.
Okay. How long ago? Go ahead.
It was last month that we canceled out everything.
Last month. Contract canceled. All right.
We were hoping that if we went through them, they would help us sell it quick. And I told the lady, blah, 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 we need it sold. And then I stopped hearing from them altogether. Both of us stopped hearing, and we leave messages like what's going on. And finally, we ended up getting a hold of someone, and I was frustrated, so I told them, you know what? It's best if we just part ways.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's very unfortunate, and I hope you don't have to go through that experience again, and you definitely won't through us. Do you have to sell this house in order to buy the next one or to meet future goals?
Say that again?
Do you have to sell this house in order to buy the next one or to possibly meet future goals?
We're selling it with the hopes of reinvesting it in a different place.
So reinvesting. So you do need to sell this property to invest into something else?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's just going to make us the perfect buyer for you. Because we're not looking for a house to live in, we can actually buy this property and close on the date of your choice. With that being said, Carolyn, when would you say is the soonest you would be able to sell your house and close escrow by?
ASAP.
ASAP. Well, that's great to hear. And would you be able to close in the next 20 to 30 days?
Yeah.
Yes, that'd be good. It's great. And what is going to happen if it doesn't sell? Meaning, what are you going to do with the house? And how is that going to affect your plans to sell it?
If it doesn't sell, then we're going to keep on trying to sell it.
Right. What else can we do? So just continue to try and sell the property. Yeah. And I definitely understand. Have you considered to continue simply renting or leasing it?
I consider that, but it really doesn't make sense to keep on doing that because if we're going to get another property, we kind of need money to put down.
Right. I understand. Okay, so we do need to sell this property to put down onto another one. And as far as what you believe the house to be worth in today's market, it says $169,500. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's what the going rate was.
Okay. And is that as is or after putting it in perfect condition you could sell it for that?
Well, we were selling it as is at $169,500, so.
You were selling it as is at $159,000?
$169,000.
$169,000. Okay. So as is. And are you aware of what the houses that are similar to that property in the same area are selling for in today's market?
Say that again?
Are you aware of what the houses that are similar to your property in today's market in the same area are selling for?
Between 160 and 205.
Between 160 and 205. All right. I did also want to ask, and I'm sure you are aware, but I would like to know, when you listed the property with a real estate agent, I'm sure they had their fees. And how expensive and all the costs involved, how much would it have cost you to actually sell your house to a traditional buyer?
I think what they were going to charge us was like $8,000.
$8,000? Okay. And to be honest with you, most home sellers are not aware of how much it costs to sell a house. So it is great that you guys have had the experience. Unfortunately, it was a bad one. And I am understanding, Carolyn, I know you mentioned that there was a mortgage earlier. You just weren't sure. You thought it was around $39,000. Is that correct?
I think so.
$39,000. Okay. And are those payments currently current?
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to get this month in yet. I'm working on getting that, and then I got my statement for next month, which is this month, which is at 9/15 so far. So I'm working on getting that together. I had an unexpected death in the family this month, so it's just not been a perfect month, but so.
Right. Okay. Well, Carolyn and Joe, I do want to tell you a little bit about what we do. We actually buy houses like yours all the time, and we pay for all of the costs. So the things like real estate commission, title insurance, and escrow fees, as well as transfer tax, termite clearance, and roof certifications, and the list goes on and on. So there is no cost to you. We do buy them in an as-is condition, and we're going to assume the responsibility for all of the needed repairs, whether we have seen them already or not. And one of the positive factors about selling us your house is that you, or whoever is living in it, can stay in it for as long as they need to, and we could still get you the money on the date of your choice. We will be paying cash when we buy your house, so you can have the peace of mind knowing it's sold. And not only sold, but sold to someone who can afford to buy it. Because we don't have to rely on a bank to qualify our house, nor do we need to beg them for a loan and risk them changing their minds at the last minute. And believe me, there's nothing more frustrating than seeing a deal break down in escrow. And this is not going to happen to you. Isn't that really what you want?
Yeah.
Of course. So let's go ahead and talk about the net amount that you would receive to put in your pocket after all your seller's closing costs have been considered, after the repair and update costs have been subtracted, and after we pay off the loan. That's what we call the walkaway money. I understand that you were looking to walk away with $150, no less than $130. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and would that be including the mortgage or after the mortgage?
We were hoping after the mortgage.
After the mortgage, okay. Just wanted to make sure that you guys had an understanding of what the walkaway money was. So after the mortgage, you were still looking to walk away with $130. Now, is that the least that you would take?
It would be hard for us to take any less.
It would be hard for you to take any less. Wow.
Yeah, because we just had the bathrooms redone completely, both bathrooms.
Mhm. You can't see yourself doing better at the moment than $130?
I don't know.
What do you mean by any better?
Any better than $130, as in lower?
Make us an offer.
Make us an offer. Well, I would like to know what is the lowest you will go.
As far as walk away,
Mhm.
well, if we could get back what we invested into it, that would be great, which was $120.
$120. Okay. Would you consider doing $60,000 and we would pay for everything?
No, that's way too low.
Way too low. Okay. $60,000 just wouldn't work for the both of you?
No.
Okay.
We would be losing a lot of money that way.
Would be losing a lot of money. So, Carolyn, are you saying that at $130 you are committed to selling your property today?
Say that again?
Are you saying that at $130 you are committed to selling your property today?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the amount that you're asking for is pretty much full retail, possibly even a little bit above because of the repairs on the property. And at that price, there would be no reason or motivation for us to buy your house. But I do want to ask you this. What is the number that you would like to leave me with? The number that you would both commit to selling your house to me today.
If we could walk away with, let's say $105,000, that would be great.
$105,000. Okay. Well, Joe and Carolyn, we can certainly appreciate that you would like to sell your house for more. But if your plans and your numbers change for you, keep us in mind and contact us again. We're always looking to buy, and if you know anyone that is looking to sell their house, please tell them to give us a call. We definitely appreciate the time that you both took out of your day to speak with us, and thank you so much for the opportunity, okay?
What is the most you would be willing to offer?
You know, I really don't know if I could, but if I could, we would be looking to purchase the property somewhere around $60,000.
Okay.
So with the mortgage included, that would be around $100,000.
Say that one more time.
I said, with the $60,000, we would also be paying off the mortgage, so we'd be looking at about $100,000 invested.
Well, let us think about it, and we'll call you back.
Well, I definitely appreciate it, Joe, and I hope to hear from you guys, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Hello, thank you for calling. This is Ryan. How can I help you?
Hi, Ryan. This is Carolyn. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good, Carolyn. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Sorry I missed your call. I was in the shower.
That's fine. I'm sorry I missed yours. How can I help you?
Yeah, we were talking last night, and we were wondering if maybe we could get maybe 70 or 75,000 on that instead of the 60.
70 or 75,000.
Walk away.
Walk away. Let's see. 70. You know, I don't know if I could, but if we could and I got the approval price of 70,000, would you be committed to selling your property for that today?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what, Carolyn, let me go ahead and do that for you, and I will be giving you, are you going to be available in the next 5-10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back, okay?
Okay, so you'll call me right back?
That's right.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello?
Hi, is this Carolyn?
Yeah.
Hi, Carolyn. This is Ryan. So I actually took it to the board, and it looks like we can do 70 if you are committed to selling for that today.
Yes, I would be willing to sell that for today.
Okay. So let's go ahead and move forward with buying your house, and I actually want to be able to send you over this purchase agreement. I just need to know where I can send it to. I know you don't have an email address. Does your son happen to have one, or?
I think he had that one he gave you yesterday. I don't have one, or I can give you my address I'm at right now.
Okay, let me see. I think your son did give me one. Let me check here.
Yeah.
And do you know if he has access to a printer or anything like that?
That's a good question. I don't know. I do have a couple of questions, though, real quick.
Go ahead.
Like I said, I haven't had a chance to get the payment in for this month. Will that cover the payment this month and next month, or do I need to pay those?
You know what? Let's see. The only thing that we don't want to happen is this house fall into foreclosure in the process of us buying it. If you could make this month, we would definitely appreciate it. If not, then we would have to.
Yeah. Well, it's not in foreclosure or anything because they have to be 3 months behind, and I'm not on that level.
Right.
Everything's up to date except for this month, and we're working on that right now. So there's no problem with that. But that's the only other thing.
That's a really good question, Carolyn. Give me just 1 second so I can answer that for you. Let me ask my supervisor, okay?
Okay, all right.
All right, hold on just 1 moment for me.
Hello?
Carolyn, you there?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just spoke with my supervisor. He said if you didn't want to pay it this month, then we would be able to pay it, but we would have to take it off the proceeds. And, there is a possibility that it could negatively affect your credit.
Oh, no, that's okay. We'll get it, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
But it would just be for this month, right?
Right. So, the standard, what we put on the purchase agreement is that we'll close in 60 days, and that is just pretty much a standard that we have to put on there. There's also a box on there that we check that says, or sooner. So that is always the goal. We're usually able to close them around the 30-day mark.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
So, all right. So I wouldn't have to worry about July's payment then?
No. So hopefully we would be able to get it all together, and hopefully the property will be in our name by then.
Okay, that'd be great. Yeah, I just, this month has been a crazy month. My grandmother passed away, so that's why I said I haven't had a chance to come up with the payment this month. We had it, and then we ended up having to rush down to California because we're in Nevada right now.
Yes.
With my husband's passing away, I just had to start over somewhere, and so it's been kind of hard. But that'd be great, yeah. So
I understand. Carolyn, as far as the tenants, I know they're on a month-to-month. Do they know that you're selling the property?
Yes, they do know that. He's known that since we let him come in and stuff. So anyway, but yeah.
He was Joe's friend, is that correct?
Yeah, he's a really close friend of Joe's. So yeah, he's already talked to him and everything, like Joe said yesterday and stuff. And I will let Joe know this is going on. I'll try and get a hold of him at work and let him know. If you want to do the email that he gave you yesterday, or I can give you the address, you can send it to me overnight or however they work that. I don't know. It'd probably be easier with the email, huh?
Yes, it would be, but, I mean, ultimately you would have to be the one to sign it. I'm not sure if Joe's there with you where he can have access.
He's working right now, so, and I don't know what time he'll get off. So if you want to try and give him a call on his phone that he gave you yesterday, you can find out from him.
Right. Okay, so you know what I'll go ahead and do? I'll send it over to Joe's email, and I'll also mail it out to you guys, okay?
Okay, I appreciate that. Let me give you the address I'm at.
Yes, please.
Okay, it's...
All right, Carolyn. So let me go ahead and send that over for you. Thank you so much for calling me back, and congratulations. We're going to make this as easy for the both of us, okay, as possible.
Okay. Now, that's all the paperwork and everything is done through you, and I don't have to worry about anything.
That's right. So the only thing that we'll need you to do after we get everything said and done is go to a closing attorney's office. Well, I understand the property's in Madera and you're in Nevada. What we might have to do is send FedEx the papers to you, and you might have to go get them notarized when signing them off in front of a notary, and then send them on back to the closing attorney.
Okay, and that would be yours or mine?
Yours. Our closing attorney, actually. So.
Oh, okay. So I would just send them back to you or to your attorney?
The closing attorney that we decide to use will be FedExing you the papers, and then you would sign them off and send them back, and they would have an envelope attached, I believe.
Okay, and then also I would like to have all that in writing, that you won't come back on us later on or anything like that.
Right. And that is what the purchase agreement is going to state. All of those answers that you have about us renegotiating or, you wanting to back out of the deal or us backing out of the deal, there are benefits and there are consequences on both ends. So it's not just you that'll lose something, it's also us.
Okay. All right, and there's anything in hidden, like fine print or anything like that?
No, ma'am.
Going to come back on. Okay.
No, ma'am. So the only thing, there's actually going to be nothing that you're going to pay for. We are going to pay for all the closing costs. If there's any repairs in the home, any holding costs, we're going to pay off the mortgage. And as far as the mortgage, on the purchase agreement, it'll say, let's see here. We're coming to the agreement for $70,000, and there's a mortgage of somewhere around $39,000. It's looking like the purchase agreement will have the purchase price of $109,000, so that'll be including the mortgage.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right, Carolyn. So let me go ahead and write that up for you, and I'll send it over to Joe's email hopefully here shortly, and I'll make sure to get that out before the end of the day. If it's not overnighted, then I'm sure it'll be there in the next couple of days since, Nevada's fairly close.
Yeah, okay. All right.
All right, Carolyn, thank you so much.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Congratulations.
All right,
you have a good one. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening. Get more info and stay in touch